My mic looks extra large today.
Sure
Oh,
does.
it does. Damn.
And I think it's because my computer's always angled down on me, but now we're head on.
Yeah, we noticed.
I don't know how to change it.
There's so many jokes that we all want to make, but we can't
I
because
could
this
do
is a cleaning
something really
podcast.
It's
I'm
right
not
there.
yeah. All I want to do is be really inappropriate right now, but I'm just gonna I think we're just gonna start.
I like that idea.
Welcome to Just for Moms. I'm Charlotte.
I'm Caitlin.
I'm Megan.
And I'm Kallie.
We are regular moms
Talking about regular stuff like
Aging,
parenthood,
work-life balance,
And figuring out what's for dinner again.
a no judgment zone to talk,
laugh,
and maybe cry.
About all the things women think about on a daily basis.
Welcome to episode 36. Today we are talking about things we're actually thankful for versus the things that you're supposed to say you're thankful for around this time of year. But before we get started, this morning I logged in to edit the notes for this episode, and it was like, you can't access this document anymore because your Google Drive is full. Like, wait a minute, if there's no way I filled up my Google Drive. And then I remembered over the last week, I downloaded Google Photos so I could have a second place to store all of my photos. And when you drop in 80,000 photos, of course, your drive fills. So I want to know, where do you guys store your photos? Because am I doing something wrong, or I'm very lost at how to keep all of my digital photos in one place without having to worry they're going to disappear.
I fear that I have a false sense of security with all of this because so all the photos from my phone, which, let's be honest, are all the photos, those are in the cloud. And I think that's legit. And then all the photos that are from and for work are on Google. I mean, they're probably on the cloud too now that I use my phone so much. And even my good photos, I've at some point uploaded to my phone to post to social or whatever. But all of my work photos are in a folder and organized on Google Drive.
That's nice. Kallie, where are your pictures?
Yeah, I use Google Drive for everything. I guess it's not Google Drive. I use Google Photos. So like my smartphone's auto backup to Google Photo. So those are always there. And I like Google. I feel like I spend like $10 a month on it. I feel like it's not that expensive. And I like it, even though it's creepy that I can just like type in vacuum and it will show me every photo that I've ever taken of a vacuum, which is nice. But then I keep photos like locally on my computer too, because I don't, now that we have dumb phones and I've been using my actual camera to take pictures, then I have like which I guess I should probably upload those. I've never been a cloud person though. I don't know why. It just makes me mad. I can't figure it out. So I'm like Google for everything.
But isn't the cloud the same as Google Photos? It's just called the cloud. I mean,
Probably.
Isn't it? Okay.
Yeah. Just at one point in my life, I just refused to use it because I would get mad when it would try to sync on everything.
Yes.
And then I never that's where I ended up.
Megan, where are your pictures?
I use the cloud, but now you guys are making me nervous. Like I need to go to Verizon later and make sure that it's really backing it all up because you never know.
So this is why I downloaded Google Photos, is because we were pulling pictures. My cousin passed away and we needed to make a slideshow and print photos. And another cousin said, well, just go into your Google Photos and search his name.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it doesn't work that way. And well, then search his for his face. Like that also doesn't work that way on my phone. Unless you go and manually put a new contact in. So that's why I downloaded Google Photos. It's pretty amazing. But every ridiculous waste of a photo I've had on my phone is now in Google Photos.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I mean, I've got it all, but I love it. I mean, it's literally been at this point too, because then once you upload old stuff, like, I mean, I have photos from like 2000 and forever ago on there. And I don't know. Again, I guess it could be one of those things like if the internet ever dies, I guess there go those photos. But
yeah.
I love it.
I have a handful of photos.
Easy to find stuff.
Like old photos are still in like Kodak Gallery or Shutterfly, whatever it is. And they're there But last time I went to download something, it basically cock-blocked me and was like, we're not going to let you download until you buy something else.
Yeah.
So I need to go in and order I should order an album. I used to be so good about those. And there is something sweet about being able to flip through the pages of it. Just takes so much time. But I should go and order an album when they're doing some pre-Christmas promotional and then download all of those. Because they're ones from like all of our wedding, our wedding photographer gave us the digital files. So I have all of those there. The vacations that I went on like before I even like had kids or got married. So I need to be better. But I feel like it's sort of there, but that's my false sense of security.
Yeah. I have those on like a hard drive. At one point, like probably 10 years ago, I put a bunch of stuff I like and who knows, maybe if someday it's broken, but it's like in some chip somewhere in a hard drive, like in that bin in our basement that's like important memories,
I've had so many hard drives fail on me though.
Oh,
like that's what got me to put stuff on Google is that you don't know that it's going to fail until it's gone. And I went to the Geek Squad or whatever at Best Buy and they like pulled the whole thing apart and they were able to rescue one, but not the other. I don't know what's in it.
I know what you're saying. The other day I tried to plug one into my computer that I found and it's just wherever you plug it in just doesn't work anymore. So I don't know what's on it either.
Definitely try a new cord. The cord is usually...
Oh, you're right.
The cords for me will go long before the hard drive, but the hard drive can also go because it's like moving parts.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I'll have to find another one of the cords or maybe buy one because it's such an old one. But
get a new one.
So that was on my mind all morning. But I guess we can move into mom fails now that I've learned that everyone's doing the same thing that I'm doing. Does anyone have a great mom fail this week that they are just can't wait to share? No.
I mean, we've lost the thread with this Halloween candy, guys. Like, my kids are not super obsessed about it, but they're definitely helping themselves to it. And Arthur woke up the other morning and came down and got into bed with me. And I looked on his back and I was like, buddy, what is that? It was like a Reese's peanut butter cup wrapper, like stuck to his back.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, same over here. Arbor shows up every 5 minutes with a new piece that she squirreled away from in the playroom. She hides it everywhere because I have hid the candy. So she must have a secret stash like a squirrel. Megan.
And the wrappers are just dropped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Hansel and Gretel.
All over the house.
Yes. Yeah.
Yep.
Yesterday, Tate took a bite of a Starburst just with the wrapper on. Like, that's how just aggressive. And I was like, I guess. Sure, have at it.
Good luck, buddy.
Yeah.
Megan, what about you?
My fail is that I think I shared this last episode. I'm not sure. My brain just spins these days. We're cleaning out our playroom since no one plays anymore. And we're making it into a hangout room. And it's a lot of work and I can only do a little bit at a time. And of course, no one else helps, It's like, anyways, I found a snack and it was a bag of cookies that were like unicorn cookies. And I feel like it was up there for like 2 years.
You didn't try one?
I opened it up and there's like bugs in there and I was screaming and I was just like, guys, please, like, no more of this. Like, just the snacks, like, and it's probably literally been up there for like a solid 2 years. It was like behind like something, which was behind something else. So that's my fail because it's just like grimy. Yeah.
Do you have these moments when you're like, I am 1/7 of the humans that are moving through this house with the capacity to notice and find and see and pick up on this. So why am I the 1/7 that consistently notices the scummy cookies or like the dog has taken a dump in the sun? Like, why am I, the other 6/7 are not, sorry. I just backed right into that.
Yeah, you did. Damn.
Charlotte, I think of that all the time. And my favorite saying in the house is everyone needs to be an active participant of this household. Everyone needs to notice that the cat barfed and clean it up because last night, guess who walked in it? Me. And when I said, did anybody notice the cat threw up? They're like, oh yeah, we all did. Mm-hmm. Why didn't anybody clean it up? what were you guys doing that you're so busy that you couldn't clean up the chunk of cat food that he hurled on the floor that I now just stepped in with a bare foot?
Because
They're
they
just a
know
mention.
you're going to do it. Yeah.
That segues into my mom fail of the week, which I'm going to call a dad fail.
Perfect.
So I have basically I have a kids consignment store of clothing in my basement. I keep everything. And so
Same.
I have yet to switch over all of my middle child's summer clothes to take out the summer clothes. And so I'm always constantly going in the basement to find her something to wear. And I walked in, thankfully not barefoot, but with a very thin sock on to our unfinished side of the basement. And I usually bring my flashlight because there's not really good lighting in there. And I have it and I prop it up and I'm digging in this box and I'm like scoot forward to look inside and I step on something and I'm like, oh, what's that? And I back away and it's just something black on the floor. So I get the flashlight and it is a half-eaten mouse, maybe, or a vole, because it's not big enough to be a mole. Just the tail and the back legs, and then just some disgusting guts everywhere. And I'm like,
did it smell?
No, nothing smelled. I'm like,
okay.
First of all, my cat's lazy. He's lazier than anything. He's lazier than Garfield. There's no way he killed this thing, but maybe he did. But also okay, how come I'm the only one who's noticed this? How long has this been sitting here? So I text my husband very discreetly and I'm like, Brandon, you need to come downstairs. And I send a picture of the mouse butt and I'm like, come clean this up because I'm getting ready to go do something. And he announces to the kids that there's a half-eaten mouse in the basement. So they come barreling down the stairs to come see it, all excited. And I'm like, you weren't supposed to tell them. I don't want them seeing this. This is gross. So then dad fail. My toddler's like, why? Where's his head? Where's his other arms? Who ate it? What did it happen after they ate it? Was he sad when he was killed? And I'm like, Jesus. So dad fail of the week.
I still want to know where.
It had to have been Muffin. He got locked
on that mystery.
Yeah, he got locked in the unfinished side.
Okay.
Got
so hungry that he ate half a mouse.
I mean, maybe that's what we need to do now, though, is lock him over there to kill the mice in the house. Because if you were to put a live mouse in front of him, he'll just bat it around and then ask it if it wants to go hang out in the other room. He doesn't eat them. So,
or so you thought.
Or so I thought. Yeah.
He has to get desperate.
We found a bird, or I found a bird. We have the sun porch and we just leave the door open so the dogs can come and go. And I don't know what happened. I don't know if the bird got in and then a dog caught it, or if the dog caught it and brought it in.
Yeah.
Or that's a mystery that we'll never.
Was it dead in the sunroom?
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
That's sad.
Sorry.
Kallie, what's your mom feel?
What is my mom fail? Oh, so my 7-year-old, we took him to something where they were playing kickball and he didn't know how to play kickball. And then we realized that we let our child get to 7 years old and didn't know how to play kickball. So then we had this whole we're are we did we mess up? Where did we mess up? All of the other 7-year-olds knew how to play kickball. Did we do something wrong? So anyways, now he knows how to play kickball.
I blame the school system.
Yeah, they didn't teach it at his last school.
Well, so fair enough. He didn't do his kindergarten year at public school. So now he is in first grade. And so that's what I said to Michael. I was like, well, now he's in public school and they didn't have gym at this where he did kindergarten. They didn't have a PE class. So I'm like, maybe our fault for not sending him to a school that had PE for his kindergarten year. But I'm like, he'll learn this year. He's in first grade. He's going to do all the basic. So anyway,
it's not like he went to college and they were all like, let's play kickball. He's like, what? What was that game?
I feel I've never taught my 3 kids. So if the school,
because they learned at school probably,
or I feel that was our game we played growing up and in the neighborhood and the circle. And now no one does that anymore. Right.
I loved kickball.
Yeah.
We should all play kickball.
We should. Mm-hmm.
I
want to play it.
I was on a kickball team.
There's the house next to us is not I'm worried that if I give too much information about it, it talks about where I live. Anyways, the house next to ours, people don't actually live there, but they have this amazing backyard And I just like the perfect kickball yard, just like perfect flat green. And I want to be like, can we just have your backyard to like have neighborhood kickball? And I think about it every time I look at that backyard. It's like the perfect kickball yard.
You need
Can
to
you
do
just
that.
go, use it and no one would know?
No.
Oh,
I
okay.
can't.
Okay.
You can't.
Somebody would know, unfortunately.
Oh, well, anybody else out there who has children that don't know how to play kickball, maybe it's time to go teach them. So, lesson learned. This week we are talking, as I previously stated, about gratitude. Could you guys hear that noise?
She moved something on her desk.
Sounds like a chair.
It's not me.
Chair.
It's my
It's
friend
okay.
upstairs who's cleaning my kitchen.
Oh,
It's okay.
Oh,
We'll take care of it.
okay. Are we done?
Charlotte will just edit that out.
Yeah, Charlotte's
not.
the master of
Yes.
editing.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Charlotte's got it.
Well, maybe I should talk fast. So obviously we're all thankful for our families and our health and our home, but sometimes it gets, it feels really good to just say the things that we're grateful for that has nothing to do with them, or to say things that we're not grateful for. And while I was looking up some kind of statistic about where did the whole gratitude thing come from, I actually found something super interesting. From 1931, on the last Thursday of November, 200 people gathered near Union Square in New York City for what was billed as the first annual Blamesgiving service, where people could talk about things that they were not thankful for. And basically on Thanksgiving, it was Blamesgiving. And they said, the leaflet that went out to advertise this event, it said, while others are expressing their gratefulness for the good things of the past year, there can be no harm in making a similar list of things that were not so good. So I thought it would be fun if we talked about that. And then I found another quote from a psychological researcher. His name is Ed Deci. He said the true meaning of being alive is not just to feel happy, but to experience the full range of human emotions. So basically, it's okay to not be happy and grateful for life 100% of the time. And sometimes I think we need to acknowledge the things that we're not happy and grateful for to then appreciate the other stuff. So I was thinking, how could we have a conversation about this? And obviously, I went to some questions. So the first question I'm going to ask can be a round robin, and it could, not a round robin because that's fast. I want to know what's one weirdly specific thing that you're thankful for this year. And you can explain why. You don't have to just say it and be done. Charlotte, what is one thing you're thankful for this year?
I put the Libby app.
What's
I've been
that?
really busy with work, which I love, or not with work, with this house. And I'm always listening to something, and there's only so many podcasts I can listen to. So the Libby app is a public library. It's an app to get free audiobooks.
Oh, so like Hoopla.
I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Okay.
like Audible, but Audible, you pay so much, which was annoying because if you're listening, I don't know, I can listen to a book in a day. So I don't need to be spending whatever Audible's charging. So Libby is free.
I love that. Hoopla is free too, and it syncs with our
cool.
public library. So if you,
Yeah, it must be the same.
yeah,
I think it's basically the same thing. Yeah.
okay, cool. Kallie,
I put my backyard because we've got little kids, right? And they just are insane all of the time. And the fact that I could just at least once a day open the door and I just say everybody has to go outside. It's fenced in so the dog can go out there and I don't have to worry about her like running out. It is my savior in life to just be like, get out of the house, go be out there in the backyard while I stare at you from the kitchen window.
Oh, I love that. Megan.
Chat GPT.
Oh, that's
I want to know how you use it. I'm always so interested because I don't use it enough.
Okay.
What do you do with it?
So for me, it helps me with everyday like captions for Instagram. Like I feel like I'm not really, I don't consider myself like a smart person. And like I struggled in school. I had a learning disability. So like I got to find my way, you know? And now my poor Gianna, like she's dyslexic. So anyway, so I feel like it helps me with like just coming up with ideas. For instance, simple things with just writing emails. Like I'll be like, hey, can you say this in a way that's nicer? You know, and I feel like I'm coming across a little rude, you know? So I feel like it helps me with that. Captions for Instagram, also graphics. I help with the field hockey team here in town, and I'll just be like, here's the copy. You know, can you make a graphic out of it? And it just makes a graphic out of the copy that you paste. I don't know if you guys knew that.
I mean, I've tried it, but the graphics are always terrible. So
yeah, I mean, they're just like basic. But yeah, it's just like everyday stuff and just simple things that you like. I feel like some of the stuff with ideas too, like I'll go to Pinterest and then I'll compare it to Chat GPT with like, you know, if it's like a simple recipe, a craft, whatever. But I would mainly say it's for the English language with texting, writing, coming up with ideas. And like just I love the options because then it helps me copy and paste things together, if that makes sense. Does that make sense, Charlotte?
Yeah.
I use it for everything. I love it too. Like
So do
I hate AI and I love it, but I do. I use it all the time too.
Do you use it, Charlotte? Sorry.
Oh no.
No, it's not part. I mean, if I have specifically, but it's not part of my routine, so that it's the first thing that I think of. But that's why I'm always curious because I know it's here to stay, and I know that people, it really is it really is helping with productivity.
Yes.
So I'm trying to think of ways to use it other than like writing a caption is something I feel like I don't struggle with as much.
Yep.
So, but I don't know where else I would use it. I don't know what I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like the more you use it, the more you use it.
Yeah.
Like I'll use it for just basic stuff. I'll be like, here's 10 recipes I like. Give me 10 more that are like this that I can make in under 30 minutes. Just like stuff like that.
It's really loud over here, so hold on a minute. But I use it for math. I'm going to run and see if they open the door.
Yes, that's a good. Yeah.
Sure.
Or like schoolwork with the kids too, Charlotte. Yeah. Just feel like
talk amongst yourselves. Be right back.
I do like it for editing stuff, but I have found that I have to, like, I don't trust it. Just like I don't trust when I type something into Google. Like I have to fact check everything I ask it for. Like sometimes when I'm just brainstorming ideas for videos, I'll be like, hey, or like even for the podcast, sometimes I'll be like, give me 5 interesting studies about like this topic or like data points. And then like, I'm always like, please give me the source because sometimes it like BS's you.
Yes.
And so I always like, it's good for like getting ideas and like starting a stream of thought, but like I still am like, I'm not trusting anything that it's giving me verbatim ever.
Agreed.
So.
I usually copy and paste whatever it gives me and then go to Google if it's a fact or something. Yeah. I mean,
I always ask it. I'm like, give me the link, give me the source, because I don't trust it.
Yeah. I've used it for like, we wanted to find some cute place to go in New York City. So it was like, are there any places that are like the Color Factory in New York City or whatever? But that's
a good idea.
Specific.
Yeah. That's a really,
All right, I'm back.
I used it for like literally when we went to Maine, I was like, I'm going from here to here. Find me a playground halfway between these 2 locations. I'm taking $3.95 and like that has restrooms and fast food nearby.
Yeah, that's a super good idea. The number of times that I've been on Google Maps trying to like search a coffee. So that's like, these are, I forget that that's where I can go for that.
Yes. I have to step away for 1 second.
Okay. Well, I can share what I'm grateful for this year, and that's Archer beef sticks, the minis, because I probably have kept them in business. It's the easiest thing to eat on the go, and I'm not advertising for them at all. It's literally all I eat all day long.
I mean, but you do need a sponsorship. The number of times that you talk about beef sticks.
I know. Yeah. And I can't believe I haven't gotten sick of them yet because, like I said, I've consumed a lot. And that's the only kind of beef I can eat. I ate a cheeseburger yesterday and wanted to die. My stomach was so sick. So
Now, don't you like the chomps too? Or no?
No, on only the jalapeno ones. The other ones are just terrible.
I actually saw them in Target the other day, and I was like, oh, Caitlin likes these. But like you said, you only like the jalapeno ones.
Yep.
And the ones that float in your water. Like,
oh, I forgot about that.
I still think about that every once in a while when I go to drink water. I'm like, oh my God, what
Yes.
something?
I still sniff my water bottles.
That story has stuck with me.
All right. My next question is, what is something you used to hate doing as a mom that you're now oddly grateful for? Anyone?
I mean, mine has such a big asterisk next to it because
Same.
I do feel like I finally gotten a handle on like cooking meals for my kids that are not just like reheating chicken from the freezer, which was sort of their first 5 years of life. Like I do feel like I have a system, and there are even some days when like I put on NPR and I'm making something and I'm like, okay, this is sort of fun. And I'm on top of it. And because my kids are older, there's not this like race to get in before they turn into pumpkins. So, but there's such a caveat, because if you were to bring me food from my family every day of the week, I would gladly say thank you.
So you love it, but you hate it at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mine is something that I probably am going to hate soon again. But right now, I used to hate driving back and forth with my kids, just, being a mom Uber. But this year, I'm really appreciating it because I get to spend time with each of them individually, usually in the car, and have conversations with them without any other siblings around or, music or anything. And I'm really thankful for that. But like I said, I'll probably hate it in 6 months. So that's what it is. Kallie, how about you?
Yeah, mine is kind of like Charlotte's, where there is like an asterisk, but it's just, mine is when my kids wake up earlier, they wake up in the middle of the night. And it's not that I enjoy this. Like if they didn't do it, that would be great. But there's this part of me, because, pretty sure this is the last baby and I've done it so many times and I know it doesn't last forever, that like I kind of savor it a little bit more, I think, than like when it happened with Miles or Finley. Not that sometimes they don't occasionally wake up. But I just feel like it used to feel so much more catastrophic, like that I was only getting 4 hours of sleep that night because somebody had a bad dream or whatever. And I don't know if maybe thankful is not quite the right word, but I savor them more. And I'm not like, I kind of just accept that it is what it is. And I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think it's annoying when people say to enjoy this now because someday it won't be there, and you just want to punch them in their throat. But sometimes they have a point.
Yes, there is a little. Michael and I have that country song where it's like, you're gonna miss this.
I'm literally singing it in my head right now. Yes.
We will joke it. We will sing it to each other like as a joke when like two children are having like a meltdown at one time, or like every once in a while I'll be like, I'm not gonna miss like this part right here. I won't miss this. But yeah, I mean, I feel like for me, there's definitely been with the third and the fourth, like things that I kind of like is not the right word, but I endure them with more respect, and like I don't stress out about them like I did with the first two. So.
Yeah, I feel that with Arbor right now. Megan, what's something you thought about?
So I have to piggyback off Kallie. So Nico's 9, and when he goes to bed at night, Joe or I take turns laying down with him to get him to fall asleep. I know he's 9, but I don't mind doing it. He's my last. He's my baby. So my dad goes like this because he's like, you're still breastfeeding this kid, but it's just, we rotate, and he like, even like this summer when we stay with my parents, same thing. My mom's like, you're still laying down with him at night. I'm like, I know, Mom, he can fall asleep. He does it without us, but he's like, Mom, are you tucking me in or Dad tonight? And it literally takes 5-10 minutes. But I think it's, again, he's my last. I'm not having any more kids. Soon enough, he's not even going to want anyone laying down with him at night. And he asked us, so I do it. And I'm sure, people will be like, you're crazy. I know. I really don't mind taking those 5-10 minutes. And he still likes me. He's kind to me. He's like, I love you, Mom. So it's like, wow, someone likes me in this house, you know?
I get that. I didn't put this question in there, but this goes along with the whole theme of this episode, and that's something that you're not thankful for. Like you just are not thankful for it at all. And this is we're an open space. We're on the trust tree. You can say something you're not thankful for. And I'll start because I thought about this yesterday when I heard a mother talking about it at work. She came in and she was saying her daughter's 10, and for her birthday, she wants a bra. And she had to say to her 10-year-old, well, you don't necessarily need a bra. And she's like, oh, but I want a bra. I can't wait to wear a bra. And so I was sitting there thinking, I hate bras. I hate them so much. I wish I didn't have to wear one. They're uncomfortable. And I remember a day when I really liked them, and now I'm not. I'm not thankful for them. I'm not at all. I'm not thankful for not being able to wear them.
I'm not thankful for online forms. Everything's online now. I get it. Some of this is convenient. Some of the stuff is better. We moved my kids' dentists, and the form that I have to fill out is 8, I want to swear, it's so many pages long, and I have to do it 4 times because God forbid they know that it's the same family and all the information is the same. And I just every time we take my kids to the pediatrician, I have to fill out the same 8-page, and then I don't do it because and then I get there and they're like, you can't come in to, I was just here. I have 4 children under the age of 7. We're here every 3 weeks. You know what I mean? Like I got to fill out it's the same siblings. I hate all of that. The digital forms. I don't think I don't know. Let's go back to paper.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Charlotte, did you think of one?
It's like all I do at night is like scroll TikTok, and it brings me joy and I like it and people are clever and I found some things. But I do, I think about a time when I'd be doing a puzzle or a crossword puzzle, way before smartphones or anything. And I listen to books now, but I would have been reading a book. So there's definitely moments where it's like, I've lost the plot. I am, but it's easy to justify because I also feel like I'm not alone on this planet. And I think it would be easy to feel that way if I didn't have social media, because it's how I've met friends and I've connected to my work and I get ideas. There's so many good things that come from it, but there's definitely moments when it's
yeah, where you say thank you for this, but at the same time, maybe can we not have it? I feel that way about text reminders from the dentist, from your shipped shopper at Target. Thank you for letting me know that you couldn't find, my coffee, but you don't have to keep texting me about it and showing me pictures of other coffee. I already declined it. I don't want any. Just forget about it. It's not a big deal.
You don't need it.
Or your Walmart driver is 5 miles from your house. And then you get another text. Your Walmart driver is 2 miles from your house, all the way up until your Walmart driver is outside your door. Your delivery is here. Did you like your delivery? And I'm like, no, now I'm mad. You just blew up my phone. So yeah, I'm not thankful for those. No. Megan, do you have one that you just...
Yeah, it's kind of awkward, but I'm just going to go with it. Retainers. Okay. So I know they keep everyone's teeth straight after we pay all these thousands of dollars and put all this time in with spacers and headgear, but there's cups in the bathroom, and I'm the one that's always emptying them and putting in the fluoride and the cleaner and then putting them in the retainer case. We also have the cleaner thing that plugs in the wall. So it's I have a love-hate. I get they keep everyone's teeth clean, but I'm the one that's always cleaning them because they smell. In Ava's room, it's by her bedside and they're floating and there's all shit in it and So yeah, mine's retainers.
Yeah.
Sorry, I know it's random, but it's just
No, I mean, it's valid. Everyone's allowed to not be grateful for something.
I feel just kids' teeth in general. I wish somebody had let me know how much work that was going to be.
And how much it's going to cost.
Yeah, and I think it's the smell too. They just smell. Just clean. You take them out of your mouth in the morning. You have morning breath. Clean the water, clean them. Grimy.
Yeah. I'm not thankful for unboxings on YouTube because that's where all of our children get the ideas for things that they want instead of a nice little magazine. So, yeah, I'm not thankful for those this year or last year
Or any year.
any year. The other, and then my last question about this has nothing to do with, not being thankful for things, but I don't remember how I came up with this. But if your husband, and if you don't want to say your husband, but if your children had to name one thing that they think you would put on your gratitude list, what would it be?
My phone.
Your phone?
Yeah.
Megan?
Yeah, they're always like, "Are you on Instagram? You're always on Instagram." And it's like, I'm not always on Instagram. I'm checking the school emails. I'm checking the sports apps. Like your phone blows up all day long. So it's like you could be doing really important things, but they think you're scrolling Instagram. Are you on Instagram? No.
Kallie, what about you?
I feel like if you asked any person in my house, they would say coffee, including the 2-year-old. They would all say that's. I feel like if you asked any of them, that's what they would.
Yeah.
My husband would probably say like when he does the dishes.
Oh,
which he
that's
now
nice
does
on
every
him.
morning, which is, he does them every morning. It's amazing. And he knows how much I appreciate it. So I feel like he might say that one.
I asked Brandon and he said, I don't understand the question. So I said, never mind.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
And then I asked my kids and only Eiley answered and she said hot yoga. And she said it all nasty because and I was like, actually, I am grateful for it. I'm very thankful for that. That's number one on my gratitude list, not you, hot yoga, because I love to do that. But
Yeah, that's cute. Mine might say Cheetos now that I think about it.
Cheetos. I could picture one of mine saying wine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now I want a glass of wine. I know it's like noon, but doesn't that sound nice right now?
It does. I have a wine fridge behind me. I would share with you guys if I could. It's kind of nice to sit out in this room now and think about that. And, I guess we do have to say one thing we actually are grateful for, because what's something that you truly are thankful for this year? And it could be totally generic and it could be hokey or not. Maybe it's funny.
You mean that's not like the typical? I mean,
it could be anything.
Thankful for my family and my health and blah, 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 blah. I mean, I am,
Yeah.
My kids have been a pretty good sport this year. We sprung a surprise we're moving on them, and they have been so helpful and flexible and even encouraging. I'm now in a point where it's like, I really like this house, but is it better? I don't know. It's not bigger. You know what I mean? I don't have regrets, but I also I'm like, this is a different house. And they're like, we like it more, which is hearing that. It's like, okay, great.
Yeah. Megan, can you think of something?
I would just say in general, my 3 kids, I feel like this is all I've ever wanted. And now here I am 43. And I know it has its, ups and downs and it's just pure chaos most days. But when you, hit the bed at night and go to sleep or wake up in the morning when you're not dealing with any of that, you're like, wow, this is all I ever wanted. So I would just say, if I could the 3 kids.
Oh, that's nice. I came up with this. Well, it's true. I feel the same way, but I thought of this topic because, as I mentioned at the beginning of the episode, my cousin passed away and he was 39 and he had been battling brain cancer for 11 years. And at his celebration of life after the services, his sister, who is not one to ever stand up and ever give a speech or do anything like that, was like, I feel like I need to say this because I was thinking of how Brian just lived his life in just such, I don't even know how to describe the way he lived. Everything was amazing to him, everything. And until it wasn't, and then he let you know and he just said it. So she's like, I'm going to tell you some ways to live a better life like Brian. And it was like, 1, if you love food, eat it. Eat all the good food. Let yourself have it. Just enjoy it. She said Brian loved food and he never he was just thankful for it and he ate it and he just, it was the best thing ever. She said, 2, go to the gym. Like if you can physically exercise, go to the gym, because there are some people who can't do that. Brian could not work out anymore for the last like 2 years of his life. And he loved it so much. So she's like, everyone that was there, this huge group of us, just go to the gym for him. And she said, 3, if something sucks, say it sucks. Be like, this is a piece of shit. Don't hold it all in. Just say it. And because Brian didn't have a filter, he would just say, this sucks, because you need to accept that, as I said before, not everything in life is perfect, and there's pain when there's beauty, and you can acknowledge both of them. They can coexist. And so to acknowledge it, and just not that pain is a good thing and, sadness is a good thing, but without those, then without the bad, there is no good. And then the 4th, I can't remember. And then the 5th was just like, be with the people you love. If you have an opportunity to hang out with somebody that you enjoy, a family member, a friend, just do it. Just don't hold back, because you only have today. You don't know what tomorrow is. And that's how Brian was. And so I was sitting around trying to think of, okay, I could talk about gratitude and Thanksgiving, but actually let's just talk about, things that you are grateful for in life, things you might not be grateful for in life, and just being honest, because that's how my cousin was. Very honest.
Have you all seen Inside Out 2?
Yes.
No.
Have you seen Inside Out 1?
Yes.
Inside Out 2 is a little more sophisticated, but I was listening to Amy Poehler's podcast, which I love, and she had Maya Hawke on it. And Maya, in Inside Out 2, they introduce a couple other feeling characters, because the Riley is now a teenager. And so anxiety enters the conversation. And one of the things you learn is that you can't experience joy. Like there's a hand-in-hand simpatico between anxiety and joy. Like you can't feel true joy without also like including your anxiety or your pain or whatever. And that's, I made me want to go watch the movie again, but they were talking about the power of that, like learning that you can't, like joy is, you have to have joy and gratitude along with the negative stuff too.
That movie is one of my favorites.
So good.
Yeah, it truly, to watch it with my 3 children at the theater, Arbor didn't even know what was going on. But my older children kept looking at me because I cried probably on and off the entire movie. It resonated with me just so much to think, wow, somebody just took everything that's like how I have felt and put it into these funny characters. Yeah, and anxiety was totally like what I imagine my anxiety to look like. But just an important thing for children to understand that it's okay to have all of it.
Yeah, you have to have them all.
Yeah,
so go watch it, Megan. Let us know what you think.
No, thank you. I'm going to put it on my movie list. I love stuff like that. And when you watch it with the kids too, I feel like then you talk about it after and it's like good life lessons.
Yeah, it is. So I guess that brings us to the end of our chat about gratitude. And for Pits and Peaks this week, I had said, let's call it Grateful for Chaos. Share one pit and a peak, and like what's something terrible you can sort of be thankful for now, which we just already talked about. So you have an option. If you have a pit this week you want to share, or a peak, or whatever you're grateful for chaos, go right ahead. Does anyone want to go first? No. You're making me? Kallie.
I always feel like if I choose to go first, that like, what if somebody else has somebody? I overthink it, and I'm like, what? Anyways, I did pick one because you said to pick something that's kind of sucky, but also you like it. And I feel like for me, it's like I put like the busy nights because for me, the most chaotic time of night in my chaotic part of my day is like that, like 4:30 to 6:30, and like there are some times when like I said, like 2 children are melting down about something. And like my 4-year-old is like doing some art project that's just everywhere. And like, it's just chaos. And like my cortisol level must just be just literally through the roof, just like all the way up to wherever. But in those moments sometimes too, like I can look around and be like very grateful for it. Like sort of Megan, like you were saying, where it's like, I look around, I'm like, look at this like little family that you know what I mean? This little family and these little siblings, and they're like having their little interactions. And so it can be even in those moments of total chaos where I'm still thankful for it.
Yeah, I feel that way often lately. I'm trying to make myself feel that way. Something I've started doing a long time ago. Annabelle, my oldest, has trouble remembering things. And so I'm always, double, triple check everything that she does. Let me make sure I read over your work. Let me make sure I've double checked your dance bag. And it's a good thing because now she wants me to do all of that, but also it's a bad thing because she wants me to do all of that. So even down to sending her teacher an email to ask if there was a study guide for the math test. Can you just proofread this? Can you just make sure this is okay? And so I want her to be more independent, but I also kind of have to keep like a hold on her because I can't trust her to just do it on her own. So I'm grateful that I've taught her to do this, but also kind of it's not chaos. It's just more annoying. Megan? Is that you're grateful for your chaos for what just walked in the background?
Yeah. Shh, if you have to stop home, right? Really fucking listen. Excuse me. I know we got to edit that out. I would say a clean house. I have a love-hate with this. I like things to be clean. And I know my kids appreciate it, like just having to walk home, come in from school and things are organized. I feel like for me, when you have a clean house, I operate better as a mother. But it's a pit too, because then I feel like I go into rage mode sometimes and I'm like going in every room and, being in a bad mood where I feel like, your kids just want you to be happy. And I always say that in my head, like no matter how tired and stressed, I try to like be like, they just want like a happy mom, even if you are not happy. So you try to fake it, and like even last night, Nico's like, can I have a waffle and another orange juice? And I'm like, it's like, bedtime. And I'm like, can't you just do it yourself? But I'm like, okay, yes, I'll do it. So yeah, just in general, just having a clean house that was what I wrote down.
Charlotte, how about you?
I put down, similar to you, Caitlin, independence in my kids. It's definitely something that from the jump, I've raised them to think for themselves, to do for themselves, to act for themselves. But that means that, I'll go up to their room and there's 7 cups in every room. Like there's a certain level of entitlement that comes with that because they're just like, oh, I'm going to do it. But it also means that they can, like my freshman has started just barbecuing steak for himself because he needs something to eat. And my youngest will just make like eggs and bacon because they've learned how to make eggs and bacon. So I think I will take the cups in the room or the whatever weird things they've decided to just do because it means that they're doing other things like barbecuing steak.
Will
That's
he make
great.
it? Does he make
Yeah,
you
I
a
feel
steak
that
too?
Yeah, I was just going to say, do you get some of that?
He would. He has. I haven't quality control checked. I don't know what he's doing. He's eating it, so that's fine.
And as long as they're happy, who cares, right? Yeah.
Yes. Well, that brings us to the end of this episode. Thank you for listening. Leave us a review. Has anyone left us a review in a long time? I mean, guys, leave us a review.
Leave us a review.
We'll put you on our gratitude list for this month for leaving us a review. And I think this goes out before Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving.
Nice.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.